What's up, guys? Welcome back to KB Mondays here in the 2023 season with these Texas Rangers. Just about to finish up this season. KB going strong still, as always, with Texas, hitting tons of bombs like this one right here. Boom! Did you see that pitch count, too? This was a big, huge home run. But anyways, just finishing up the season here. If you'd missed my video yesterday, I did a little Vikings fight song singing for Mr. Hurricane. We had a little friendly wager on Twitter. He's a huge Vikings fan, excuse me, and I'm a huge Lions fan, so we kind of had a little friendly wager on the game that was on Sunday. Unfortunately, the Vikings won, so I lost the bet and had to sing the Vikings fight song. So check out that video if you haven't already. Hopefully we'll do some other fun stuff in the future because obviously Vikings and Lions are in the same division, so we get to play each other again. So maybe we'll figure something out at that point. But look at that freaking shatter my bat on a foul ball. So they come right back at me. And what does KB do? Goes yard. Brand new bat, first swing, home run. That's what you gotta love. But speaking of Sundays, I'm gonna try to start bringing back Subscriber Sunday. I haven't forgot about it. I just kind of got lost as far as where I was at and what videos I have posted, which ones I haven't. So if you are interested in Subscriber Sunday and you've sent me a video in the past, make sure you just send me a new one. Or you can send me the same one. Just send me a new email saying, hey, I want to be on Subscriber Sunday. Here's my video if I haven't posted it. And we'll start from there. I've gotten quite a few of those guys, and I just haven't put it on a schedule. So if you could just resend any videos that you want for Subscriber Sunday that haven't been posted, just resend that in. But look at that, 110 and 52. Make it to the postseason, obviously, and clearly the leaders in the clubhouse. But we'll see who we get to play here. And, of course, it's the New York Yankees, the team that loves to hate on KB. For whatever reason, I just cannot hit Yankee pitching. I don't know what it is. Every time we go to the playoffs, even in the regular season when we play the Yankees, KB struggles. So let's see how this 2023 ALDS goes here. I'll show you the finish of every at-bat that KB has along with his stats at the end of the game, but they're completely late on that fastball, hit right into a double play, and that's how we start the playoffs. So obviously this is going to go screamingly well with KV, but here we go, the next at-bat. Again, tons of these low fastballs that I continue to swing at and continue to hit ground balls. This whole playoff series, all I did was press, trying to get something done. Swinging way too early in the count, even though this one here is a full count, 3-2. Get an outside fastball I just can't catch up to. Strikeout. But totally pressing in this. I was live streaming the whole time. People were telling me to relax, quit swinging and everything. There, another line. Low fastball that luckily finds a hole, but that was not hit very hard at all. Just have to learn to lay off those pitches. But there you can see I go 1 for 4, no RBIs, no home runs. 250 batting average here in the beginning of the first game. You can see the whole outline of all the teams that are in the playoffs, and again, it's pretty much the same exact teams every single year. Milwaukee, though, over there and there, that might be a little bit new for me. But most of the teams in the AL are always the exact same: Yankees, Boston, Detroit, Texas. Typically, never anybody else. But again, another ground ball for KB. Keeping the ball down in the zone pretty much every time, and then they run inside on me. Just have no patience. You know, as soon as you start doing bad, especially in the playoffs, because you feel like you got to do something, you start pressing, you start swinging at everything, and that's exactly what the trap that I fell into. Swinging way too early in the count, swinging at pretty much everything, especially those low pitches, or even the ones above my head swinging at. Just pressing way too hard, and then they start pitching you like that. They know that you're going to start swinging and everything. And here's another low pitch. This one at least a little bit farther up in the zone, so I'm able to get under just a tad, fling that thing right into center field. So that was one of my first really good hits that I've had in this freaking series. The first hit I had in game 1 was a weak ground ball, but it luckily found a hole. But there I get a sharp line drive. Doesn't count for any runs, but we end up winning the game. So it's 1 game to 1. Here we are back in New York Stadium now. KB again with a ground ball up the middle. Close to being able to beat that out, but a good throw by their shortstop there keeps KB off base. Another ground ball, this time to the second baseman. Fortunately for me, he throws it over the first baseman's head, so I get to second base. At least I'm on base, but again, no hits for me. Here's another low inside ball right up the middle. Pitcher makes a fantastic play on it. Out again, so 3 up, 3 ground balls. Here we are for my final at bat in the 9th inning, right down the middle. KB's not missing that one. Home run. Unfortunately, too little, too late, as we are in the 9th inning, down 3-1, and that was a solo shot. So I think we're going to be down here 2 games to 1. And if you're familiar with baseball, ALDS, it's the best of 5 series, so the first team to 3 wins this one. So going down 2 games to 1 is pretty hard, especially when we have to play again in New York Stadium, which is a very friendly, hitter-friendly park. Unfortunately, we're still away, though, and have to win basically every game past this one if we want to get to the next round. But look at that Prince Fielder. Prince Fielder batting stance, just so aggressive on that swing. But hit that one a country mile. So we get into the next game. Unfortunately, I forgot to show you my stats after the end of the game, but KB puts on the yellow sleeves, the yellow shoes, just to try to get something going, and what does he do? Hits another ground ball for an out. Again, just swinging. Look at this. No, 0-0, and I swing right at it, and what do? Ground to second base. No patience at all. Pressing way too hard, just trying to do too much instead of just letting the pitcher work me. And here we are, 3-2, or 3-2 count, 2 men on. Sky one into center field. I thought this one had a chance. Fortunately, it just dies at the wall. But I do get a sacrifice fly for, I believe, my first RBI. No, I had the home run, so my second RBI. Unfortunately, though, this could have been such a much bigger hit, but it just dies at the wall somehow, some way. Deep center field, but get that RBI sac fly, which is nice. And I believe we are in the lead. Yes, in the lead by 1. KB up the bat again. Hits one basically in the same spot, just a little bit more shallow. And a nice deep fly ball out. So at least it's getting in the air this time. So many ground balls, but I go over 3, 1 RBI, under 200 batting average now, with only one home run and 2 RBIs. So definitely struggling here in this playoff series. Fortunately for me, we did win the game, so we come back to our home stadium here in Texas. Series all knotted up at 2. This is for all the marbles. Winner of this moves on. The loser of this goes home and plays for the Cubs. Here, a low fastball on a 2 balls, no strike count, and I swing at it. Get some pretty decent wood on it, but right at the outfielder. I should have just let that one go. But again, pressing this one right down the middle, and I just pop it up. So not off to a very good start here in this pivotal Game 5 of the ALDS. Down 8-2 now, and KB is just, again, going swinging at everything again. That one should have been out of here, but it dies at the wall again. KB out again. Bases, no, this is 2 men on and 2 outs. KB pops it up again. Just struggling so mightily here in these playoffs. It's just really embarrassing, but here we go. New York Yankees destroy the Texas Rangers 13-4 in Game 5 of this ALDS, and the Rangers are eliminated from the playoffs. KB just struggled all freaking season, or all series, I should say. Had a pretty good normal series, but the Red Sox win the playoffs, the World Series. KB wins Hank Aaron Award, MVP, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. I mean, KB's ultimate goal is winning World Series championships, and only has won 2 in his career. Only 2, I should say, but yeah, two career World Series championships, but has been on such good teams that he should really have 4 or 5 of them, to be honest with you. Should have definitely won with Detroit at least one of those seasons. Should have won with Texas last year. Our team was amazing. But you can see there, as punishment, I send myself to the Chicago Cubs. A lot of you guys have asked for me to join a shitty team and see if I can bring them into playoff contentions. So here we are on Chicago Cubs, one of the worst teams in the game. So if KB can't do this, then nobody can. So hopefully you guys will stick around for later in this series as KB tries to take the Cubs to the promised land. Couldn't take Texas to the promised land. I don't know what he's thinking coming to the Chicago Cubs, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the long episode and the terrible run in the playoffs. Peace.